Hello friends, we are going to start a new lecture series from today for video signing your students. Hope you will like it. Please give your response in the comment section for such lectures in future. Now we are going to start subject endodontics. We are going to learn disease of the pulp. So pulp is the soft structure present inside the tooth. It can be disturbed by physical, chemical or bacterial. So in physical we have mechanical, trauma, thermal or electrical. So in mechanical we have trauma like accidental contact to sports, laterogenic dental procedure like during cavity or crown preparation, pathologic wear, adhesion, abrasion, etc. Crack through the body of the tooth, crown originating fractures, barometric changes like barodontalgia, 4 क्लासेस होती है पेन की, जिसमें होता है बैरोडोंटेल्जिया, जिसमें पेन एटमोस्फेरिक प्रेशर की वजह से आता है। एटमोस्फेरिक प्रेशर जब चेंज हो जाता है तो उसे बैरोडोंटेल्जिया बोलते हैं। थर्मल होता है हीट की वजह से। अगर टूथ प्रिपरेशन के टाइम पे हीट कांटेक्ट में आ गई, लो या हाई स्पीड एयर रोटर यूज करने की वजह से, उस वजह से होता है। एक्सोथर्मिक हीट फ्रॉम सेटिंग ऑफ द सीमेंट, जब हम सीमेंट लगाते हैं टीथ पे तो एक्सोथर्मिक हीट जनरेट होती है, उसकी वजह से हीट प्रोड्यूस हो सकती है। कंडक्शन ऑफ द हीट एंड कोल्ड थ्रू डीप फीलिंग्स विदाउट अ प्रोटेक्टिव बेस। अगर हमने कोई फीलिंग टूथ में लगा दी है, कोई प्रोटेक्टिव बेस लगाए बिना डीप कैविटीज में, उसकी वजह से हीट जनरेट हो सकती है। फ्रिक्शनल हीट कॉज्ड बाय पॉलिशिंग एंड रेस्टोरेशन, या doing polishing or restoration, so heat will be generated. Electrical, galvanic current from dissimilar materials. When we put dissimilar materials in tooth, separate tooth, when they are contacted, they can generate frictional heat. Electrical, galvanic current. Chemical is phosphoric acid, acrylic monomer, etc., erosionants, acids. Bacterial, toxins associated with caries, direct invasion of pulp from caries or trauma, microbial colonization of the pulp by blood-borne microorganisms. The most common cause for pulp injury is bacteria. Now we are going to learn about clinical classification of disease of the pulp. Classification of the pulp. Inflammatory disease of the dental pulp are reversible pulpitis, in which we have acute reversible pulpitis, chronic reversible pulpitis, and we have irreversible pulpitis, in which we have symptomatic irreversible pulpitis, asymptomatic irreversible pulpitis, and chronic hyperplastic pulpitis. So, what is reversible pulpitis? Reversible pulpitis is mild to moderate inflammatory conditions of the pulp caused by noxious stimuli in which the pulp is capable of returning to the uninflamed following removal of the stimuli. पल्प रिवर्सिबल पल्पाइटिस एक ऐसी कंडीशन है जिसमें पल्प जो होता है वो नॉक्सियस स्टिमुलाई जैसे कैरीज प्रेजेंट बैक्टीरियाज हो गए, उनकी वजह से इरिटेट हो जाता है, और फिर पल्प कैपेबल होता है कि वो अगर नॉक्सियस स्टिमुलाई जो आया है कैरीज की वजह से या किसी भी फर्दर इन्फेक्शन की वजह से, तो वो रिटर्न हो सकता है उसकी अनइन्फ्लेम्ड कंडीशन में, अगर वो स्टिमुलाई रिमूव कर दिया जाए, तो इसको ही बोलते हैं रिवर्सिबल पल्पाइटिस। जब कंडीशन रिवर्सिबल पल्पाइटिस की होगी तो हम रेस्टोरेशन करेंगे, बट मे बी रेस्टोरेशन के बाद कोई एजेंट जो होता है इंजरी की वजह से पल्प इरिटेट कर रहा था, आफ्टर रेस्टोरेशन पेशेंट कंप्लेन कर सकता है माइल्ड सेंसिटिविटी ऑफ टेम्परेचर चेंजेस लाइक कोल्ड टू इन थर्ड वीक. So, what was the type of reversible pulpitis? So, acute reversible pulpitis and chronic reversible pulpitis. Difference between both are nothing but the difference of the time. When pain present for a short time, few hours or days, it's called acute reversible pulpitis. And when the pain is present for a long time, like months, it's called chronic reversible pulpitis. So now we are going to see what are the clinical features, causes, symptoms, histopathology, treatment and prognosis of the acute and chronic reversible pulpitis. So we are going to see what are the clinical features. When short, sharp pain for a movement present in the patient and specific to the stimulus, when any stimulus placed, it's reacted, stimulus removed, pain also removed and relieved. Percussion react with the percussion is positive, palpation is positive, and mobility also positive. Periapical tissues are seen normal on the X-ray, but and all the clinical features are similar to the dentinal hypersensitivity. So we also see the clinical features of the dentinal hypersensitivity and confirmed it to the acute reversible or chronic reversible pulpitis to the dentinal hypersensitivity. So what are the causes? Trauma, thermal shock, excessive dehydration of the tooth, irritation of exposed dentin, chemical stimulus, and symptoms. We are learn early that short sharp pain lasting for a moment, pain is specific to the stimulus, pain is instantly relieved after removal of the stimulus, and more commonly brought by the cold stimulus. So now we are going to see the histopathology of the pulse. Mild to moderate inflammatory changes are present. Formation of the reparative dentin, presence of chronic inflammatory cells are seen when in histopathology. The formation and the reparative dentin, formation of the reparative dentin, presence of the chronic inflammatory changes are seen in microorganisms like microstructure. These are microstructures. So, when caries are present, reparative dentin are formed, blood dilated blood vessels are seen, extravasation of edema of fluid. We are going to see the treatment. Best treatment is prevention, early insertion of filling if a cavity has developed, desensitization of the necks of the teeth with gingival recession. When gingival recession is severe, gingival recession is like the neck of the tooth, the gum is uncovered, the root of the tooth. It's called gingival recession. When it's severe, use cavity varnish before cement based filling. Prognosis is favorable if irritant is removed early.